had a chance to reflect on the accomplishments of last season?
Yes, I have, with this time out because of the pandemic. For the first time in a long time, I had a chance to sit down and be still and reflect on, the past few months to kind of see where we are as a program and, where we want to go next. So it was different, but it was something that I think once I am done coaching, then I'll look back on and realize that we were able to accomplish something that I'll be proud of.
What did it feel like to be named the #1 seed in the NJCAA tournament?
It felt awesome, and I tried my best to remember the feeling that I had once I found out, but it was hard to do because, my mind went directly into winning it all, winning the national championship because that's what the focus was. And I thought we had the roster and the guys were with the right mindset to go out and get it done. So I kind of lost the feeling that I had once the guy announced that we were the #1 seed, but looking back on it, it's something that we set out to do once I became the head coach. It's something that they said could never be done here in Mississippi. So obviously it was something that I wanted to do. So I was proud of those guys for being able to accomplish it. And I just wish that we could have went out and showed everyone that we were deserving of the #1 seed.
What was this fall like, practicing with only 3 exhibitions?
It was different. I reached out to obviously Coach Avalon and some other people that coach in the spring to ask them how they handled it, because I'm a system guy. I just believe on this day you're supposed to be doing this and so on and so on. So with us not starting the season to January, I didn't want to peak too early. So I asked Coach Avalon how did he handle it, and Coach Avalon being Coach Avalon, he said he's full go from day one. So obviously I wanted my assistants to step up and take a lot of the role in the fall, but day one I was full go. So it really hasn't been any different other than we hadn't played as many games as we normally play, but the preparation and the focus and all that has been the same.
Now, how did your players respond to the adjustments of the new schedule?
Well, kids are resilient. I don't think it's much they can adjust to. And they knew me, the guys that were coming back and the new guys they had already told about me. So they all knew what to expect. So even at the first team meeting when I told them we're going to take it slow, they all looked at me and started laughing. They knew we weren't going to take it slow. So I think that they adjusted and came in as well as they could under all the circumstances.
Is it beneficial for you as a coach and for your team's motivation to have a bullseye on your back?
Absolutely, because that means you're relevant. Without the bullseye, then that means, that teams don't respect you or look up to you or feel that you're a threat. And I think we put in too many hours and work extremely hard, not to be considered, one of the teams that's capable of winning the region championship and going out to Hutch just in Kansas and competing. And that's why we do, the things that we do. I wish it was easy. I wish I could just stay at home and watch the Andy Griffin show, all day and we still win a region championship. But, that there's a lot of work that go into it. And the reward of that work is for other teams, to worry about you as a threat when you're competing against them.
The last couple of years, your team has been able to win in different ways, getting out and running the court, slowing the game down, shootouts or defensive battles. And the roster itself has had versatility with guys who could score on the post or from long range. Do you expect that same versatility from this team, or what will be our strength in 2021?
Well, in this level in junior college, I think as a coach, you have to be versatile, because in the recruiting process, we go out and we recruit the best possible players that we can recruit. So I think it would be unfair to tie them down to one specific style of play. So what we try to do is tailor-make our system year in and year out to fit the type of talent that we bring in. Now, this year's team won't be as exciting up and down the court as last year's team. I think last year's team, it was every other play, the ball was going up for alley-oop dunk or someone doing something fantastic or exciting in transition. Whereas this year's team is more methodical in the way that we're going to have to approach things. I think that we can really, really execute on the offensive end as far as running plays and cutting and moving and I think that's our strength.
Defensively, you also get a lot of recognition about this team. How can we expect our defense to look this year?
Well, we better stop the team. They better not score more points than us, however that may be. Last year, obviously, we were phenomenal, holding teams to around 60 points a game. Where this year, I think it'll be the same because it will be a limited amount of possessions because we won't be shooting as fast. But defensively, every year that I'm here, I plan on being as strong as we can possibly be defensively because that's what wins championships.
Talk a little bit about your returners, the Twins and Earl. How important are they considering that they've been through the fire before?
Well, this year they are more important than any other year, having returners because of the way the season has prolonged all the way to the second semester. So it's only so much time I have with the new guys. The returners are with them all the time in the dorm and in the cafeteria and all those places. So it's many voices that I can have telling the newcomers what to expect, be patient, things are going to get better. It all votes well for me. So I think those guys have done a phenomenal job of echoing, the things that I would say when I'm not around.
Which newcomers have impressed you so far?
Cam Brown is a kid that's in the starting lineup that, I didn't imagine he would have picked on so fast, but he has. He's a very talented player. He plays extremely hard. But he's picked up on the offensive end a lot quicker than what I anticipated. The other guys, are still coming along. Rob Carpenter is a Division I transfer that we had. We're expecting a lot out of. And Jaquan Ewing is another kid that's come in and played extremely hard and filled in some holes that I thought we needed. So I'm pretty excited about his potential also.
One strength of the last couple of years was getting the buy-in from guys who are used to being stars. Once again, you had guys sign with D1 programs from all over the country, from St. John's to Southern Miss and New Mexico. How important is that buy-in if the team is going to replicate its recent success?
It's everything, and I think, that's where leadership comes in. I think that's one of my main responsibilities as the head coach of this program. To when I say go, everyone goes. And it's a non-negotiable here at Pearl River. The things that we preach are the things that need to be carried out. And it's not just for my benefit. I think it's for the benefit for all the young men that come through the program, which is evident, when you turn on ESPN, a lot of those guys that come through this program are playing in a lot of those schools. So I'm super proud of them, and it's something that we're really proud of and that we really work hard at. And I'm hoping this is something that can continue.
And #1 finish before the tournament was canceled. What was it like as a freshman?
It was a great experience. We had a lot of newcomers, as in like Tay Hardy, Ryan Brown, Isaiah Moore, and now they at the next level. So just learning from them, being there with them every day, it just taught us a lot.
You had a lot of success in high school in Biloxi. Was there much of a learning curve for you when you got to this level?
Yeah, because just the speed of the game too is faster. It's faster in college. It's more physical, and everybody on the court really can go. In high school, it's some players that you really ain't got to worry about. In college, you got to worry about everybody. Everybody's a threat.
What was the chase of perfection like last year?
Crazy, crazy. Cause some people look at the 28-0 and think like they just played bad teams. They ain't played enough competition, but they don't know we did. They don't know like the early workouts, the 5 a.m. getting up to run the football fields, the running the bleachers, flipping tires. They don't see all that. They just see the 28-0 and think like they just played bad teams. The schedule wasn't good enough, but they don't see all the hard work we put in.
When the tournament was canceled, what were the initial emotions like?
Well, we was hurt because that was the plan all along, especially after we really got it going and we hit the 18-0 mark. That was the plan, like let's just go win it all. And last year they used to tell us like when they went there the year before that kids were running ice for autographs, just the atmosphere, the environment was good. So at first when we wanted to look at that and the players who came from them, we all wanted to just be in that environment and and that we didn't get that chance, it hurt us.
What new guys have impressed you and how?
Cam Brown, all on, even Quan, Noodle, and Squirt as well. Even Squirt knew just how their energy. They always motivating everybody, even when things not going the way it should be. They always motivating people. And Cam, he's stepping, he's making plays. Quan's making plays, grabbing big rebounds. So everybody really, they all just keep us going.
Every great dream begins with a dreamer. At PRCC, we're going to ask you, so what's your dream? And how can we help you get there? Success comes when you refuse to give up. When you believe that failure is not an option. And when you remember that you can change the world. Wildcats win the race because Wildcats never quit. They never give up. If you're ready to turn your dreams into a reality, come join our Wildcat family, where we are community, we are family, and we are Wildcats. Start achieving your dreams today by visiting prcc.edu. Let's go.